I was supposed to be off today. This is a side quest at this moment. I can't. Okay. The funny thing is that I was not supposed to be here today. All right, good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. What? These emails I gotta whenever you get a moment today. I find I just got a request through Slack. Like, y'all, it's too early in the morning for this. Like, I haven't even had my coffee yet. Seriously, it makes no sense. All right, so I need to go in and pull some reporting. I was supposed to be off today. Like, why am I working? Well, I'm working because I need to be off next week. Actually, before I forget, let me go ahead and take this time off because I'm gonna be working Monday and Friday next week. I need to take Thursday off. Where's it at? All right, same day. Put a sweater on, it's cold. All right, so what I think I'm going to do today is, I believe I need to update this dashboard because these ad hoc requests, like, this is just not it, you know? Sorry, trying to move my screen back so I can see. All right, first scrub, why? What the heck is that? I just need people to, okay. All right, so let me log on to Teradata because yesterday I spent some time last night. Like y'all are gonna, what is today, 7:25? So I'm gonna put this ad hoc request in a ticket, you guys, to complete. So, cause I have been really bad about tracking like these Slack requests. Okay, so we have a scrum call at 9:30. Can you tell I'm over it today? It's only 9 a.m. already over it. So we have our scrum call. I was just added to a call. We have our call with our comp team. I need to get this ad hoc request completed. Related to this request, I believe there's a dashboard I created that they could utilize, but I don't think I have every data point they may need. So I'm gonna check, even though we're moving away from Tableau and I'm still waiting on this looker, y'all. Like, this process is taking forever and it shouldn't be. But yesterday I had my mid-year review with my manager. It was a conversation, you know, like there was a lot of things that I think need to be improved, as well as things I feel like I should be involved in, like different projects, because here's what happens when she's out of the business. Like, our leaders are expecting us to know about these projects, you know, like that. In my opinion, I think everyone on the team should kind of know what the other people are doing. And although we have these like daily kind of scrum calls, people aren't telling what they are actually working on. They're like, yeah, I'll just say this, they're not really telling, in my opinion. I don't think they're giving updates about the project. They're like, well, I have a call with this team to go over this. I have a call. Explain to me what the project is. Give status updates about the actual project and what's going on, because that's what I try to do. I do it not only on these calls and if I have updates to provide, you know, but outside of that, if updates come later in the day, I update everyone in Slack about, this is the project I'm working on. These are the roadblocks. These are the people I'm working with on whatever teams. That's what the calls are supposed to be, but they're turning into something completely different. Like, I don't need to know your calendar. I don't need to know who you're having meetings with unless it's something related to like an issue with the project, you know, like we have a call with X or so-and-so team in order to resolve a specific issue related to this project. This is the issue, you know, those kind of update. It's supposed to be very quick in and out, but it's turning into, I have a call for these people. I have a call with these people. I have a call with these people. Like, can you just please like quickly go over the project and keep it moving? Like, if you have no updates, there's sometimes where there's no changes. Like, we're still where we were yesterday. I don't have any updates. Okay, move along. Let's go to the next person. So yeah, all I can say is these scrum calls are turning into things they're not supposed to be, and I'm over it. Oh, let me check this dashboard. Oh, and I need to change my password. My passwords about this, or let me write this stuff down in my to-do list for today. I'm gonna forget. Let me go ahead and change these passwords. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm reading through some documentation I'm looking at the documentation for this new project, and I'm just like, trying to understand. Other charges, non-recurring. I'm trying to get all my passwords and stuff updated, and then jump on this call. Update for automation, like all of these jobs that are running. I need to edit my password. Hold on. Good morning. I don't know, can you hear me? I saw you sent me a message. I haven't had a chance to read it. I'm trying to reset all my passwords that have expired, so sorry. Well, you know, like, look, I waited. I obviously did not pay attention to those emails. So look, I have to fix this first, so I'll get to it. I just have to get everything, because it affects like any of like the jobs I have that's automated, my Tableau, all of that. So sorry. Why can't he just email for what? So I'm still trying to find, or I think we're still trying to work on, we're still trying to figure out this how we're going to handle that, because it's not included in. So if we are able to find the source for it, if we put it as a part of the metric, it's not going to match. So my thought, depending on how many, like depending on the volume, could we add it as like a sub metric or like an additional something like that, you know? Right, we have to find a way to include, it's not included in the metric. So option one would be like adding it into the metric, but it's no longer like we're creating our own metric at that point. Or if we keep it as it is, but just would be an alternative option. If you guys have other ideas, let me know. But I'm just trying to think, like from my perspective, I don't know that the volume's there for that we do that many. So that would own. But if we're saying it's a part of it, how are we saying it's a part of it? Because like we can't, the way that we have it worded today, we're saying that, and it's not. So I don't want to put that statement in there because it's not included in the calculation. But like, are you saying not the metric, that number is going to be different? So if we're saying we're using and that number isn't matching, they're going to be like, hey, this is off. Yeah, this doesn't look right. So I was just trying to figure out a way that we can include it. I don't know, like it, but the only one I'm concerned about is the logic today is not the logic when this is launching. So we would have to do another version of this for them specifically, give them a different metric. Yeah, I'll see if I can get the data, since we need to have their, like we have like some of the data individual, but it's not a combined. I'll see if we can get that. Will do. Okay, let's get on this other call. Oh, a lot going on. All right, it's not even 11 and I feel like too much is going on. So I'm pulling some reports. I need to reach out to finance to get some data as well. For August, like I'm getting overwhelmed because it's just so much to do and I just feel like there's not enough time to do it in. Did this job run? Okay, it did run this morning. Okay, great. Because I see the dashboard refresh, but then when I went to update my password, it reverted back to an April version. I'm just like, what is going on with Tableau? I don't understand. This is how it gets sometimes. Fast moving parts. This is through the 23rd. Well, the 25th. Right? Okay, I don't care about that. I'm gonna try and work on this stuff one item at a time. It's cold. So I'm gonna pull this reporting. Y'all, this is a mess. Additional details and possibly add some other products. Did you see? Good morning. We're not getting code from them on how they come up with their numbers based on what we're trying to. Hoping we can get trace reporting these back. So we can't get take rates? Sorry. Even I thought he was referring to. They don't want us using that reporting at all. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm on this call. I'm multitasking. Why does this keep popping up to join the call? I'm on the call. What? Right. We all do. Is this not it? Gosh, you guys, I am sitting here. I'm trying to get this code together to help out and get something done. But people keep pinging me and asking me for things, and I'm just like, I can't. Like, I'm not the best multitasker. I will admit that. Like, I have questions out to everybody. People are asking me questions. I'm not getting answers. So let me ask my manager, do we need finance to do any reporting for this, for another channel? I need to ask them if we need finance to pull some reporting for another channel who we're going to be taking over. It's another sales channel. We're going to be doing some reporting for them. So that means that I'll have to possibly, like for the financial data, I'll have to partner with finance to get financial data for that channel, as well as the current sales channel that I support. So yay. Also, what's your title? But what about the senior directors if they're the district? Okay, hold on, what did she say? Yes, please. Okay, so just to confirm, what was this? Where? The slide is confused. Oh my goodness, can you guys answer my question so I can get back to my code? Like, this is a side quest at this moment, you know, like I'm trying, and I haven't even eaten. I put my lunch in the microwave. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so they are updating slide 30. Okay, they're updating. Okay, so let me check this other channel. Where are y'all at? Where is this dashboard so I can see? The funny thing is that I was not supposed to be here today. That is an absolute funny thing. All right, checking in. It's 2:30. I'm stressed. This code is stressing me out. I need to go back. So what I'm trying to do is modify two prior pieces of code that I haven't used in years. I'm trying to modify it, but I need to union the tables, which is pretty much, I think, in like, if you're familiar with Python, pandas, concat, or stack, you stack in a table on top of one another. That's what I'm trying to do, but these tables don't have, or these two different data sources, they don't have the same amount of columns in them. So I'm having to like cast null values, but I'm getting this error that what was the error message? And I'm using SQL, you guys. So I'm getting the error that the corresponding list of expressions are incompatible. Typically you get that, or you can get the error message if they have a different amount of columns. So let's say if one table you're pulling 5 columns, the other table you're pulling 4, that's incompatible. They need to be the same length. So what we typically do is we cast like a null value and put the same column name in it so it'll stack appropriately on top of one another. But I'm getting that same error message, so it means that the data types are not compatible. Now I've double and triple checked. I have the same number of columns, so it has to be the data types are not compatible. The problem is, typically when these tables are being set up, you're supposed to declare the data type, right? So when I do help table from the tables that I'm pulling from, so I can see the data is blank. That information was not filled in. Do I think someone's going to fill it in? No. So now I'm having to guess what these data types are. That didn't work. So what I did was I just created like a temp table, like, because I was just selecting the code. Like I wasn't trying to create a table, you know, and deriving data from other tables. I was just trying to develop this code and keep it moving and pass it on to finance for what I need. So what I'm doing now is I've created, like, for one set of the section of the code, I've created a temporary table, so it will automatically tell me when I do help table what the data types are. So now I'm going in and fixing it, and now hoping that this union will work. Like, it's getting on my nerves, you guys. It's getting on my nerves. So Fingers crossed. What did I miss? Oh, yeah, because I need to take this out now. Now that I've created my table, I don't need that part anymore. Let's see. I think look, nope, still not compatible. Okay, let me go back and double check this file and see what data types I need to fix. Okay, so this, I thought I went through the entire list. Obviously I didn't. So this is a date. Those are all the same. Market. Oh, hold on, let me see. What is the market? Is variable character. How do I have it in the code? Variable. So a varchar 50 is this one. Varchar 50, that looks fine. And the prop code is a varchar 50. Okay, format. Okay, so that looks fine. So let's look at this other set. Okay, hold on. Cuss lines. That should be S15. Varchar 15. I didn't have, okay, so 15, 10. And this is a date. This is a timestamp. This is a timestamp. Timestamp. I'm sorry. Okay, let's try this again and see. Still not compatible. I don't know why. And so I've checked them all. I don't know why it's giving me this error anymore. I don't know. It says corresponding list expressions are incompatible. I'm gonna go pull up our data dictionary and see if the data types are listed there. I don't know what else it could be. Okay, no worries. I am over it. I still can't get this union to work. I have checked our data dictionary. It is also blank as far as data types go. Like, I want to bang my head on the desk. I'm so frustrated. Like, this is not working. This is not working for me. Like, so I'm creating my own temp tables. I've aligned the table based on the tables I created. I've aligned the data types, the length of the data. I've aligned it, and it's still not allowing me to union these two. I don't know why. So I've tried it with the CTE as well. It's not working. So what I'm doing now is I'm dropping the tables. I'm recreating them. I'm just gonna do a straight, we're trying to do a straight, hey, union these two table names and see if that works, because I don't know what else to do. I'm just gonna say like, hey, well, actually, let me do a help table to make sure they both show before I try to, from the temp tables, let me do a help table and make sure the data type, I'm gonna do it for both of my temp tables and make sure they are the same still, because I dropped and recreated. Help table, run these two and make sure the data types are the same. So we have dates for those are aligned. We have varchar 2015, X 2015. Okay, so those all match. Let's go to the next three. 10, 2, 1. The length is the same. The data types are the same. Okay, this, I'm just examining it in Excel to, like, I just copied the data types from the query results and I'm just looking at them to make sure. Okay, now this is different. Hold on. These dates and timestamps, are they the same? Okay, why did you change? Okay, so this timestamp is different now, and I don't know why. Because this is 4/4, this one's 26, this one's coming back as 19. Okay, so that isn't the same anymore. Okay, so I have to fix that one. Let me go on to see if anything else. 30, 25, 21. Okay, what was the other thing that was a problem? Let me drop these tables again. This, I need to look and see which one had, I finally fixed it. Good Lord. It only took 9,000 years. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I need to clean up this code and share it with my finance partner and let them know, like, hey, or my finance contact, and say, hey, look, this is the code. I haven't had a lot of time to do any kind of validations, but this should get us to what we need. Like, I'm just trying to include as much information as possible. He'll probably have to modify it though, but I'm just trying to give him as much information as possible so he can, okay, let me file, save as. I'm gonna save Hold on, let me save this version, and I'm gonna see file save as. I'm gonna save this as version 2, and I'm gonna rename the other one version 1. I'm gonna send him and just tell him, give him a warning like, hey, I quickly put this together. I haven't had time to validate it, but I can work on doing some validations next week. I just got pulled in. We all got pulled into so many different directions today. This isn't something I was planning on. Okay, so let me delete all this stuff that I commented out and all of my test, and he can do with it as he needs. Let me share this file with him. Make sure one last time. But I included the IDs for the employees, so that should help narrow it down. Okay, let me save it again. If I can spell,